Hello, myself Nishant, and I am here for the demonstration of SIT 331 Task 1.1p. Now, in this code, this first line tells us the program to use the functionality provided by the system namespace. Oh, now from this, from starting to class moon rover to public and current position, current y position in x and y, current facing direction, last projection. It specifies that this is the class named as Moon Rover, and inside this class, these are the properties like variables representing the rover's current position in x direction, in y direction, and this is the current facing direction of the Moon Rover, and the last direction was it's the last facing direction of the Moon Rover. Now the previous position is previous x position and previous y position, and a flag indicating whether the rover has landed. Now comes to this. This part defines a method called placeMoon, and it takes three parameters x, y for the position and direction for facing the direction. Inside the method, it checks if the landing location and directions are valid. If valid, then it updates the rover's position direction and the landing status. It also prints a message indicating the landing coordinates and the direction. If invalid, then it prints a message indicating that landing coordinates are not valid. Now comes to this function. This part of this code is called a method turn turn right on moon, which handles the rover's turning right. The method body is not shown here but will be explained later. Now comes to this. This part of this code is a method is move on moon which handles the rover's movement, and the next one is valid, and the next one is this is valid landing location, which checks if a given location or the given position is x and y is a valid landing location on the moon. Now the next one is valid direction. Valid this one explains which checks if a given direction is valid. Example north, east, south or west. Now continuing with the left part, that this part is defines a class named as moon exploration, and inside this class there is a method uh, which named as uh, in inside this class there is a method which named as main, and it starts by setting the surface size of a moon using a set surface size method from the moon surface class, and then it creates an instance of a moon rover class named as Apollo rover, and it displays some introductory messages inside a while loop that runs indefinitely or until the program is terminated. It prompts the user to enter a command. Based on the user's input, it executes different actions, placing the rover, turning in left, right, or moving it, and displaying an error message for invalid commands. Now comes to the last class, moon surface. This part is named as moon surface, and inside this class there is a property called surface size representing the size of the moon's surface. There is also a method named as set surface size which sets the surface size property to 7 and displays a welcome message indicating the size of this moon's map. Now it defines this is the code explanation for task 1.1.